Everything feels grey, doesn't it? Not tragic, just numb. You're not dying, but you're not really living either. You wake up drained from dreams you never chase. You stare at your phone more than your future. And every 2 weeks, you make a cute little promise to yourself. Next month, I'm going to lock in. Next month, that sounds familiar. So does January, so does Monday, so does tomorrow. But here's the truth. You don't need another plan. You don't need another vision board. You need a mirror, because this version of you is lying. If you're ambitious but lazy, please watch this video. You say you're overwhelmed, but you scrolled for 3 hours yesterday. You say you're tired, but you haven't earned exhaustion, you've earned guilt. You think about changing more than you actually change. Be honest, you're not grinding. You're daydreaming. You're not building. You're bouncing between distractions with 5 tabs open, hoping one of them builds your future for you. You're not working on it. You're waiting on it. Big difference. You're stuck in fake productivity, tweaking your Notion setup. For the 80th time, watching motivation videos like they're supposed to install discipline into your bloodstream. Newsflash, they won't. You don't need another shot of motivation. You need a system that doesn't ask for permission, because trying isn't the same as doing. You've been trying for years. Where did it get you? Look around. You're not failing because life is unfair. You're failing because you're waiting. Let me say this clearly. Life will never align with you. It doesn't care about your mood. It won't stop spinning until you feel ready. You don't get your goals when you're motivated. You get them regardless. Motivation is that one friend who hypes you up at 2 a.m. but is gone when it's time to show up at 6. It's a sugar rush. It crashes. It lies. You don't need hype. You need systems. You need frictionless habits, routines that carry you even when you don't feel like being carried. Discipline is the real love language. You automate. You show up. You get boring. You think Elon wakes up every morning thinking, I can't wait to grind. No, he just grinds. Let me break this down for you. You think time is the problem, but you are. There are people with less time and more results. There are single mums writing books. There are broke kids building 6-figure businesses from cracked iPhones. Meanwhile, you've got Wi-Fi, a bed, and a dream, and somehow you're still stuck in your own loop. Why? Because you're chasing clarity instead of commitment. You're searching for the perfect way to start instead of just starting. What you need is structure. Use AI to automate the dumb stuff. Use a calendar like it's gospel. Lock in 3 daily non-negotiables, no matter what. Build a system so tight it drags you through your off days. Accountability isn't a luxury. It's the only way out. Text a friend and say, here's what I'm doing. Roast me if I flake. Build a Notion page, not for aesthetics, but to track the unsexy stuff. Join a Discord that doesn't just talk, but executes. This world is broken, but it's also wide open. And if you can stop crying about how unfair it is, you can actually win in it. Because while most people are binge-watching someone else's discipline, you can quietly build yours. Stop looking for signs. You don't need alignment. You need action. Let's be clear. The grind isn't meant to be fun. It's meant to be done. You're not going to love every rep. You're not supposed to balance. That's a reward. You don't get balance until you earn imbalance. You don't get results by squeezing your goals into the leftover time after you've entertained yourself to death. You think discipline is toxic? Then enjoy mediocrity, because that's your only other option. You dabble. You flirt with success. You put in just enough effort to feel frustrated, but not enough to change. That's worse than doing nothing. That's spiritual torture. But here's the truth. Discipline feels bad. That's why it works. It's supposed to hurt a little because that pain, that's the gap closing between who you are and who you said you'd be. You don't need motivation. You need a spine. So tell me, are you really trying? Or are you just pretending? Do you keep saying someday because it's safer than now? When you look in the mirror, do you see someone chasing their purpose or someone just avoiding failure at all costs? You weren't born lazy, but you've chosen lazy over and over again. So I'm asking you to make a decision. Not tomorrow, right now. Not when it's easy. Not when you're inspired. Now, when it's boring, hard, and inconvenient. You're Not struggling from lack of opportunity. You're struggling from lack of hunger. Don't comment, don't repost, just answer this. So, are you in, or are we having the same conversation next year? Because you can keep lying to yourself, or you can finally scare yourself straight. This isn't a pep talk, it's a mirror, and if it stings, good. That means it hit something real. Now shut the tab, turn off the noise, and do one hard thing today. One thing that makes future you proud, because if I could force it, so can you, unless you still want to scroll.